I'm sure you are all wondering, where is Syndicate now?
We come to you from the future, the year 2020, the month March, the year of the rat.
We're about to begin our seed residency and enter the void of the unknown. We will begin creating a dance about and for the future.
We propose to undertake 2 weeks of first stage research and development to begin the creation of the final work of a trilogy of collaborations between Syndicate and Richard Chile. The purpose of this residency is to find the work. We have many questions, ideas, and variables to consider, and we plan to spend 2 weeks working intensively and broadly to come to find the form and content of this work.
Now tell me, Syndicate member number 7, what does a dance for the future look like? What does a dance from the future look like? How is it presented? Is it site-specific? Does it belong in a theatre? Or is it a film? Do we want to collaborate with artists from other disciplines? Well, Syndicate member number 4, we believe in being guided by the process, and so want to dedicate this residency to answering these questions, and also to creating material for the work. By the end of the residency, we aim to have a good idea of the conceptual underpinnings of the work, what form it will take, and a good amount of content created.
How do we document the future through dance? How do our moving bodies relate to time that has not yet passed? Like the other 2 works, you can expect the product of this seed residency to be rigorously physical, theatrical, tongue-in-cheek, self-referential, darkly humorous, and deeply philosophical.
We hope to use our rich collaborative history to make an exciting new work. The first work that came from this collaboration, That Was Then, performed by the 2017 graduating class at WAPA, asked the question, how do you make permanent an art form that is so ephemeral? Beginning on themes around commemoration of dance histories, personal and public, the work became a meditation on the past. The second work, This Is Now, for Link Dance Company, as a sequel and a response to the first, then presented itself as a monument to the potential of the eternal present moment.
We soon realised that this series of works was a trilogy, the third and final work taking its inspiration from the future. Through the previous 2 works that Syndicate have worked on with Richard, a method of working has emerged that has been revelatory and developmental for the artistic practices of all involved.
Through the last 2 creative processes, we have developed a way of working which involves a combination of tasks we found to be fruitful, including long-form improvisation,
conducting online surveys, writing poetry,
reading text out loud,
intertextuality, references to songs, films, books, poems, paintings and sculptures, a range of physical tasks,
mining our personal dance histories for in-textual dances to be upgraded and repurposed.
We plan to start here in our existing method of working, bringing our diverse range of perspectives into the studio.
In the previous 2 works, Richard presented these tasks for the dancers to engage with in the role of choreographer. In this development, we plan to change that. Now that Syndicate are all graduates and professionals, the work will be created collaboratively, with Richard also taking part as a performer.
Richard will also act as a facilitator in order to help organise the many artistic voices in the room.
The past 2 times I have worked with the artists of Syndicate have hugely influenced my choreographic practice, so naturally I want another experience with them outside the confines of the institution. They are an intelligent, motivated and exciting group of artists that are disrupting the dance hierarchy by going ahead and making the work that they want to be in. Their style is very refined, as is their sense of humor and theatricality. Working with them has meant I've been able to realize the kind of work I want to do to its full extent. Now that we are all professionals, I'm looking forward to working with them very collaboratively, to guide the project, but also to become a guest member of the collective for the project, and to be in the work.
Our proposed time frame is for 2 weeks, somewhere between March to April 2020. Our rehearsal space will either be Midland Junction Arts Centre or Mike's Studio in Morley from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday to Friday. As there are 11 collaborators in this project, we are applying for separate funding in order to pay everyone to industry standard.
On the second last day of the residency, we plan to have a small showing by invitation in order to share our work with potential future collaborators, presenters, stakeholders, and peers for feedback. We envisage this to be the seed of a full-scale production, aspiring to grow connection with audiences with the ability to tour regionally, nationally, and even internationally further down the track. Along the way, we hope to further consolidate Syndicate's brand.
We are Syndicate.
And my name is Richard Chili.